Oh, fuck. There's actually soil in my kitchen on the floor. I don't have any plants, so I don't know how the fuck that happened. Damn it. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. God, I'm so fucking excited for tomorrow. The work of fiction, all this bullshit. Ooh. God, Infinite Wealth is gonna look so good.
Well, thanks for tonight. Sorry about this. I have to get going now.
Fuck, I forgot to call. Sorry guys, one sick. Okay. We're good. We're good.
Hey, check her out.
You okay?
Yeah. Sorry for making you wait for me.
We just left the club. Where are you guys at?
Hey, it was a pretty sudden request. How's the young lady?
She'll
Why
be
does that
fine,
voice sound so familiar?
as long as you get here now.
Got it. Give me 5 more minutes.
Heads
Oh,
up.
that's
It'll be a
Judgment,
minute.
the partner.
I'm so sorry. I'm just not feeling well. If it's gonna take time, let's grab a taxi.
All right then. Let's set you this straight.
I think I had too much to drink. Could you not say anything to my grandfather?
I'll try and be discreet.
Hey, you all good? If you want, we can give the girl a ride home.
We're good. Thanks for that.
My place is just over there, 30th floor. It's a great view. Don't worry, we promise we'll take good care of her.
Hey! Osama-kun here's doing you a nice favor, man.
That's me. Osama-kun at your service.
Buzz off. We can all hang out later. I'm afraid it's just gonna be me, though.
What kind of dumbasses you think we are, old man?
Got a situation. Where are you right now?
3 minutes out. What happened?
I'll tell you later. Stay here. Rest for a minute.
Are you sure you're gonna be okay?
No problem. Situations like these are why I'm here.
Is she some big shot's daughter, maybe? I got you. Hear me out. You'll never guess what company my dad owns. Oh, you sure? You lay a finger on us and you'll regret it.
Turn around now, and you can go home in one piece. But if you don't, then keep this in mind. Everything could have been avoided if you just let her leave.
Osama-kun! This guy wants to fight us.
Well, now, this guy's just doing his job, right? And besides that, for the hero, the journey makes the prize better. Now, let's show the lady what real men look like!
Let's go.
Hmm? Oh, easy.
No! My car!
McLaren is dusted.
You gotta be shitting me! Hey! You got any idea who you're messing with? You're gonna regret this!
How sweet. You're worried about me, when you should be worrying about yourself.
I mean...
Please, wait just a moment. I thought I recognized you. Your father is the president of Maruhina, isn't he?
Maruhina? The trading house?
How do you...
You and your father came to my grandfather's birthday party last year.
Wait, are you... Hardy-Chair Ogikubo's granddaughter?
That's right.
Oh my god! I am so sorry!
Some friends I met while studying abroad in the Middle East have come to visit me in Japan. That's what brought me out tonight to see Roppongi for the first time. Do you all come out here often?
Oh, no, once in a blue moon. I can't tell you how sorry we are.
Well, I am a little tipsy myself. Why don't we both just forget this ever happened?
Oh, sure. I didn't see a thing tonight. And I sure as heck didn't see you either. You won't say anything about this to your grandfather, will you?
I won't.
Oh, man. Thank you so much. I'm sorry again.
You're just gonna let them get away with that?
It's fine. Besides, I have more important things to worry about. Please, I need to lie down somewhere.
Did she
Hey,
get
where are you?
drugged?
How much longer is this gonna take?
I'll be there in 3 minutes.
That's the same thing you said last time I asked.
I feel sick.
You not the man till you beat the master. You got the plan, then we get the action. I got
Ooh,
the
some
answers to
JID.
what you're asking, but can you handle a hand to hand? If you not advancing, there's no advantages. It bring madness, sinking up with the savages. With bad habits, by the way of the dragon, the fight within. Get ignited from real passion, the tires within. Heavy wind, I've been traveling. Now you know me as somebody that you never knew a face. You ain't never seen a ghost to my old truth burning through the pages of my soul, leaving no proof. Only ashes whisper for the memory of my past, but it's no use. And if I got a second chance, I had no clue. I'm in the shadows hiding where I'm supposed to. And you probably wouldn't believe it if I told you. The only way you gonna see it if I showed you.
Walking alone, lost in land, running from home. One chance, righting the wrongs, no one understands them.
Hi, Torgi.
いるかどうかが道しるべとなっていた頃の空はどんな色涙で流れること諦めたような悲しみさえおえつにもなることを拒んだあの時の叫びさえ僕を殺すこともできす今日のものと生かすの切らすことなく注がれるこのガスを報われるかどうかで選ぶ選択肢変わるわけないあるはずないだろうバカ見るかどうかは俺次第全ての間時の中で僕らいつか笑えるかな
Good evening. Really nice work out there. But you need to take care of yourself. Though it may be a snack, you still need to eat your vegetables, you know.
You're even watching what I'm eating, I see. You didn't need to come get me. I was just making my way back.
Right you are. Of course we know you'll keep your promise. You know we don't allow that in the car.
Should have had another, when I had the chance for it. The taste of freedom.
What? Oh, he's rolling over. He's a rollover kitty.
You're nothing. Just a pathetic fool who drags civilians into yakuza conflicts.
Do it now! Sugai! Kill the girl and the kid! Shoot them already!
Uncle Cuz! Uncle Cuz! Uncle Cuz!
Are you awake, Kazuma Kiryu-kun? I have some news. I've just heard that Minoru Daidoji-sensei passed away in his sleep yesterday.
And just... who are you?
I'm fortunate enough to have had a political mentor in the great Daidoji-sensei. May he rest in peace.
So you're here about the hush money.
I've done a great deal of research on you. You have a soft spot for orphanages, correct? All you need to do is accept this money and promise you will keep our secrets safe. Do this, and our dealings will be done.
If you want me to keep all of your secrets, I have my own conditions.
Excuse me? Do you know who you're talking to? This isn't a joke. Don't you value your life? Don't tell me I need to remind you we can get to your family and all your friends.
Go ahead and try. You say you did your research. Then you know what happens when people hurt my family, don't you? You're saying you want that?
But then, how can you guarantee you'll keep our secrets safe? What will you do?
I'll die for you.
What?
You use your influence. Get me a death certificate. Make the hospital issue it in my name. And no one will ever hear from Kazuma Kiryu again.
Why? Why would you want that, though? Like, why would you want to die? Or, like, get off the grid? You could just be rich, go help out a bunch of orphans and protect your family.
If you see me concentrating, then why are you talking to me?
Your concentration is weak if something like that disturbed you.
You're quite unsparing in your criticism, Hanuma-san.
The guy's just a freeloader, not a real acolyte. Don't mind him.
I appreciate the concern.
I have another job for you, as Joryu.
Didn't I just do that bodyguard job for you? The one for Yutaka Ogikubo's granddaughter.
Oh, you mean the job you completed several months ago? And Ogikubo's sensei is a leading figure in the Daidoji faction. Show him some respect.
Hard to show respect to a man I haven't even met.
Look, you may have been a legendary yakuza, but that time is over. Besides, I can't imagine you're satisfied just sitting around eating free food.
I swore I'd take your secrets to the grave.
And?
Minoru Daidoji, the Fixer, controlled Japan's politics and economy in the shadows, from the post-war period until his death. If you want that to stay buried, we each have a price to pay. I faked my death and gave up my old life, even my own name. All you're doing is paying for my meals. Who are you to lecture me about sitting around?
Don't forget, we also help to keep Morning Glory running. That orphanage in Okinawa has a chronic cash flow problem. We go to great lengths, even running the transactions through multiple dummy accounts to ensure the support can't be traced back to Daidoji. It's not much, but if those payments were to suddenly dry up, what would happen to those poor children?
What a rousing argument you have going on.
All we ask is that you work a few jobs a year. Moreover, it would be in your best interests to continue to show us that you aren't our enemy. A promise is built on mutual trust, and trust is fostered through daily communication. You don't need to worry. As usual, it's a simple assignment. No dirty work. Do understand we're giving you special treatment despite your distaste. Consider it a sign of our respect. Now, regarding the assignment, you'll be tasked with security in a smuggling operation.
This is already starting to sound pretty shady.
Funny, coming from an ex-yakuza. You won't be expected to use force. The client is the leader of a rebel group under an authoritarian regime in Asia. In our eyes, they're a band of freedom fighters. But in their own home, they're considered terrorists.
Terrorists?
The leader wants certain goods they acquired in Japan to be delivered to him so he can fill his war chest. The Daidoji faction is going to help him accomplish this.
So how do I fit into all this?
Well, let me finish. He originally went to the U.S. Central Intelligence Agency for help. Who better to go to than some fellow dictator-hating freedom lovers? The CIA often turns to us for this sort of delicate, under-the-table job. In their words, we're to transport a promising revolutionary's property out of Japan. However, there can be no evidence that Japan or the United States were ever involved.
And what is this property?
A boat's worth of gold bullion. Yes,
Jesus.
in this day and age. Hence, the need for manpower.
I see.
Your assignment is to stand guard until the bullion is loaded onto the ship. Several agents with the faction will be present, including me. All you have to do is stand there. Like I said, it's simple.
I thought the Daidoji were loyal patriots. Isn't this kind of thing beneath you?
Our organizational power is necessary to make this job possible. Exporting gold bullion is a legal nightmare. Influential figures in the faction had to pull whatever strings they could to make it happen. Trust me, neither the CIA nor the revolutionary leader will forget the favor.
Is that so?
Consider it one way of earning money under the table. Actions like this help strengthen the Daidoji. A swan may appear to swim gracefully, but beneath the water, its legs are feverishly scrambling.
Are we going to hell for talking about this here?
What was that? My hearing has been getting worse lately.
Seems as though we're in the clear.
Either way, that's not my kind of work.
Am I interrupting other plans? You have somewhere else you need to be? Remember, should you leave here, and the world finds out that Kazuma Kiryu lives, we would see that as a promise broken. And if that happens, you won't be the only one who suffers. Think of the people, the children you threw your life away to protect.
I've heard this 100 times. I get it. I'm the one who proposed this pact in the first place.
As long as we're clear. Shall we continue with the rest of the briefing?
Portobello mushroom melt.
A semi-truck carrying the gold is on its way here.
I see.
There's still some time before it arrives. Feel free to relax for now. Until that gold makes it on the ship, everyone in a 1-kilometer radius is working for us. They're all Daidoji agents. They can handle themselves. Your only task is to stand here with them.
Wasn't the operation supposed to be secret? This sounds extensive.
There's a big reward in it for us. We have to show the client we're taking this seriously.
So we've all just been gathered here for show.
I'm going to check on the others. Are you fine by yourself?
Do they know who I am?
No. All they know is that you're one of their associates. They all address each other by code names as well. Do take care not to inadvertently reveal yourself.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
I'm not going anywhere. Just stretching my legs.
Don't abandon your post like that. I'm covering this area. Get back where you belong.
Right.
Same old story. No matter how great you are, age turns us all into miserable old bastards. Even the Dragon of Dojima. Kazuma Kiryu, the 4th chairman of the Tojo clan. Guess it's been 3 years now? I actually played a small part in faking your death. Man, what a pain in the ass that was. Still never got any thanks for it. What? No need to play dumb. We work for the same people. Nobody cares whether some yakuza is dead or alive. But this has got me wondering. Is the legendary yakuza as strong as they say? You were the #1 brawler in town, weren't you? Think you could go toe-to-toe with a bunch of tough guys like us?
Oh, I see. So that's how it's gonna be.
What is?
You want me to go back to my post? Or you want me to take the bait? Doesn't matter to me.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Don't go too hard on him just because he's yakuza. Hold back a little, all right?
Oh, there's no way the legendary dragon could be that weak. And if he was, how would he live with himself?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Okay, you ready? Why don't we start off with some nice, slow right jabs? Just promise me you won't go down in one hit. Here it comes!
Just one?
Ready for this?
Oh my god, this guy sucks. That guy was brutal.
Damn it. Hey! What are you morons doing? Don't just stand there, kick this guy's ass!
Right!
This job turned out to be more fun than I thought. Let's go. This
Too easy. Hey, Torgi, too easy.
How the hell did he take all of us on by himself?
Looks like you enjoyed yourselves. Can you return to your posts now? Fortunately, the truck seems to be running a little late. I'll pretend I didn't see you goofing off. You're looking more like a technical fighter now. Well, neutralizing the enemy methodically is smarter than a street fight, is it not?
I only bothered to learn it to kill time at the temple. I was only killing time with this fight, too. Same story for the rest of my life.
I can't say I'll ever understand someone who lives to fight others.
Then keep your nose out of it.
I'll be careful in the future.
Are you?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes.
Is this gonna be an issue? It looks like everyone here knows who I am now.
It's not a problem, provided it doesn't get out.
You have a lot of faith in the Daidoji. Maybe too much, if you ask me.
No organization is perfect, but we're certainly better than the Tojo clan.
Oh?
They were wiped out in the Kamurocho cleanup operation 2 years ago. Because of the governor's so-called 3K plan, the chairman and his officers were the first to disappear. Now, the Omi Alliance has taken over Kamurocho, and the man who pulled the trigger on it all was a trifling Tojo clan officer, Masumi Arakawa.
Oh,
If one traitor can bring down an entire clan, then perhaps the foundations were fragile to begin with. We intend to learn from their mistakes.
I say one thing and this is what I get from you, huh?
All right. I'll refrain from insulting the Tojo clan any further. It's the organization you devoted the majority of your life to, after all.
Not only my own. All of the people I've cared about. Their lives are tied to the Tojo clan. For all that to go up in smoke, I still can't believe it's real.
Sweet, so it is
I
connected
don't think this will come
universe.
as any consolation, but...
Hmm?
The days when yakuza could go strutting around in the open are over. I think the Tojo clan was destined to disappear no matter what. Inevitably, the Omi Alliance pushing in from Kansai will suffer the same fate as well. It's only a matter of time.
You were right.
About what?
That was no consolation.
Sorry to hear that.
The truck's here. It's 10 minutes behind schedule.
Copy that. See anything else?
There's a van guiding the truck. That okay?
The truck didn't come by itself?
Negative. It's with a black van. The truck's following it.
Stop them both immediately. Another vehicle wasn't part of the plan.
Hey, stop! Come on, over here!
Hey! Truck's not stopping! It's coming right for us!
Oh shit.
What is this?
God, that's gotta be a shitty way to go getting Molotov.
You just had to show up uninvited.
Hey! Who are these guys?
Oh shoot. I remember him.
The container's empty. The deal's off. I repeat, the deal's off. Everyone offside. Pull out now. Pull out.
Let's get this started.
Hopefully this is a bit more of a challenge.
Let's go.
Ah shit. Fuck. Oh, you bitch. Bitch. You about to die. Oh, fuck, man. Jesus Christ.
Aniki, we got Hanawa.
Aniki.
Hey, give me a hand here. Move it.
So sick that this. So this must be happening around the same time.
Hanawa.
So this is running parallel.
Guy, throw him in.
Hanawa was her target all along, wasn't he? The gold smuggling story. It was all just a ruse.
Son of a...
What do you want?
No fucking way. Kiryu. What's happening?
We'll figure it out later. Can you stand?
They tried to kidnap me. But why? Hanawa! Yes. I suppose it's time I fight back. Let me help you.
Right.
Let's do this.
Glad to hear it.
Is there a dual tag team? No. Ah, the recovery speed is so low. Oh, what a waste.
Shit, we're out of time!
You okay, Hanawa? Still with me?
He's so into it.
Somehow.
How are your injuries?
We can worry about that later. First, we have to get out of here.
I've never seen an animal
The police and fire
so into
department will be
watching
here any
TV
minute.
and
We
games.
can't afford to be seen.
Like I want
If
to
you're
know what
loose
he's
enough to
seeing.
strategize like that, then you can't be too bad off.
Hanawa-san, the assailants escaped. We have many injured, and 3 fatalities.
What?
I see.
Hello? What at?
The fire department's almost here.
Yeah, I figured that baseball bat to the head killed him.
What are you talking about?
What?
What are you talking about?
A game I'm streaming.
Game.
Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who disappeared. The next, yeah. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth comes out tomorrow. The sequel to Yakuza Like a Dragon. So I'm playing the game that happens at the same time as the first one, but with a different character.
Oh.
Getting ready for it tomorrow. Alright, my food is almost here. Throw on a YouTube video.
Balls. Hold on.
God, take a look at that internet, boy. So glad they fixed it.
I'm back.
Look at that internet, Ewu. The guy came and fixed it today. 1,764 download.
Did it save to download?
What?
Did it save to download?
Yeah. The upload's back to full speed too.
Awesome.
Thank God. Oh shit. I'm streaming in low quality. Forgot to change my speeds back. Or gold. Leave my screen alone.
Torgal. You badass.
This villain
Been
named
wanting to
Mama
watch
Max
this.
was recently ostracized from the internet because he had become the very cult leader that he had sought to destroy. That is a bit of hyperbole, but it's kind of true. It's getting really strange out here. YouTube is not what it used to be, my friends. And it made my pee-pee hurt. Mama Max, if you don't know, has spent years of his life on YouTube chasing down predators and exposing them on the internet. But over time, while doing this, he kind of slowly, it seems, started to sip the ego Kool-Aid and developed a bit of a hero complex or a messiah complex, whatever you want to call it. And shit has hit the proverbial fan. The truth would come out that Mama Max would make claims that predators were caught, or he would
Make claims that predators were caught. Autobots, roll out.
But he recently admitted in a now deleted video that he just faked his videos and they were real. It was like just all fiction. It was works of fiction. Even though they were based on real life predators, it was crafted and fictionalized stories around them. Insane, absolutely insane, mind-bogglingly crazy shit, TBH. And there has been so much more stuff that has come out over the last few days that is interesting enough, in my opinion, for me to make another video delving back into this, because I put my video together before I...
Who does that? All right, I'll be right back. My food's here. Torgy, come on. Kicking you out. Kicking you out, Torgy. Oh, I've been addicted to chocolate milk. Drinking it so much.
I saw Nicholas Dorio's and Mudahar's videos, and they had a lot more juicy shit in theirs, TBH. So go ahead and watch theirs and lyrics as well. By the way, serious topic, so I guess we should have a trigger warning. I'm gonna try to skate around the really serious stuff, as that is not what I do necessarily on my channel. I try to be as entertaining as possible, and this whole event is insane, and I think it does a good job of bridging the gap between serious and entertaining, and also important to learn about and be aware of, just in case you are prone to falling victim to the things that people say online. Don't trust creators or influencers. So on top of just admitting that he fakes his videos and crafts false narratives for, I guess, entertainment or whatever, this man also loves just defaming people that he has no proof of, nor will he provide proof of them being what he says that they are. There's a fellow, Camden Gerard Davis. I'm not even sure if I should be saying his name at this point. But he called this dude a fucking werewolf vampire sex cult leader and then just refused to provide evidence, which is the most baller shit I've ever seen in my life. Imagine just calling someone that and then refusing to provide any sort of evidence at all. Another thing my team noticed when going back through the brainwash your favorite influencers video, which is this epic piece of artwork or whatever it is. There's a little chunk that sped up in the beginning that says the following.
You are encouraged to upload this video to other platforms. Keep all the money and views. Just spread the message. For legal reasons, the story, all names, characters, and incidents portrayed in this production are fictitious. No identification of actual persons, living or deceased, places, buildings, and products is intended or should be inferred.
It's you're calling out a guy though that you're saying is a you're throwing out serious accusations at a guy that you say runs a file sex cult or whatever, a werewolf, a nymph cult. I'm not sure even at this point. He's just trying to protect himself, I guess, for legal reasons. That isn't how that works. That's like that copyright thing. Putting a fair use statement at the beginning of a video is not going to prevent you from getting your video taken down. It doesn't magically not violate the law just because you have a disclaimer saying that it doesn't magically violate the law now. Beyond this, the worst part of the whole situation is the inarguable weaponization of his audience to pursue vigilante interests at the result of making fake fictional stories. This guy's just making shit up, but then there is real world consequences to this. For example, he uploaded an entire video encouraging his viewers to go after other creators and pressure them into covering the supernatural sex cult. And if they didn't do so, they would be the victim in his next video, and they would be shamed for not letting Max use their platforms as blind obedience and you know, the cult, the Mama Max cult, or whatever. There's more to speak on this later. This guy, he really has a big head. I mean, like physically and also hypothetically or figuratively. That's what it is. Oh my god, man, he's got a lot of just he's got a big ego. The stuff that was leaked that he said about Critical is mind-boggling. He also did the apology video, which we covered in the last video. It's not even really an apology video. He didn't take any accountability. He titled it that, but there was not very much accountability taken. Instead, he just kept repeating the same topics and talking about Camden and how he wanted help spreading the message. It was the same shit, just like slightly different packaging. He's been pretty effectively shunned by the community. By the way, he's lost a lot of subscribers and his video views have gone down a lot. And by that, I mean, he's deleted a lot of his videos or privated them, I guess. Even the Twitter that he made for victims of Camden to come forward and reach out to him and contact him for some reason, it's being ratioed online by people who are dissatisfied. Take this for example. I love the quotes. No one is buying your shit anymore. That's great and all, but what if Max Stryker was a survivor of being turned black or Chinese? If you are a survivor of Camden Gerard the completionist Davis, please let me ratio this guy above. That's so up. It seems like Max has kind of begun his villain arc, genuinely. I don't want to see this. I don't like this. He seemed like a really good guy. I've known him for a while. I guess I don't like personally know him, but I've known of him and I've watched the stuff that he's made for quite a long time. It has been cringe from the very beginning, but I was under the impression that it was doing good. So it's like, okay, this is just art, you know, it's some weird art shit I don't understand because I'm from Virginia and stuff. And I have a lot of firearms and problems with being sincere, and was diagnosed with Asperger's as a child. All this stuff's come out and he's become a bit of a pariah of the internet. He privated all his videos, like I mentioned. You can watch re-uploads of them, obviously, if you want. But his most recent video came out 7 months ago. One of the main points of contention from his original videos that are now deleted was the hard-on that Max had for Charlie, or Moist Critical, to cover the Camden situation. Max called him out for not giving him the attention that he felt entitled to, or whatever, for the victims, whatever the way he wanted to spin it. He threw a legitimate tantrum and then actually apologized to Charlie in his apology video, which was good. But Charlie was basically the only person that was named when apologizing.
I'm sorry to Charlie for dragging him into a into a case that is not necessarily his fight.
And by the way, Tantrum, pretty legit. Check this out. Vince Vintage, a friend of the show, posted this to his Twitter, an unreleased edit of one of Max's videos. And this is a legitimate super villain monologue moment. This shit is so golden.
I could literally cancel you, Charlie. I could literally cancel you. And I choose not to.
I've never taken myself this seriously a single time in my whole fucking life. This is insane.
I could literally cancel you, Joey. I could literally cancel you. But I choose not to. I'm the freaking pedo hunter.
He's the pedo hunter. He's the pedo hunter. He's the fucking... Don't you know, Charlie? Don't you know? How naive could you be? By the way, how embarrassing is that? There's a lot of stuff that I say that would be really embarrassing if it got leaked or whatever by my editors, but I can confidently say nothing even comes close to that. It would just be me fucking saying mad words. You bunch of... Not actually. There's also the same clip here released by Slug, Max's editor, with the face cam. Check this out.
I could literally cancel you. And I choose not to. It's true, though. It's the truth. Like, I'm the friggin' pedo hunter.
It's so hard to take this seriously. Now, by the way, just so you know, I'm making jokes and shit. This is a really serious thing. It has become very unserious. It has become insane, villain, weird, larger than life type shit that's impossible to relate to. I cannot actually imagine being someone who is a victim of anything related to this and how this could ever possibly have a positive outcome. Not my video or Mudar's video or Nicholas DeOrio, but the freaking pedo hunter. How could that ever be a positive association? And this has all become a big joke because it's so absurd and it's just a dude's ego now. That's what it's about. Not victims, not justice, bro ego. So Max's editor, Slug, I think that is his real God-given name, is the sources of this clip and a bunch of other insane clips. Slug live streamed himself going through the footage after he quit working for Mama Max, and then also uploaded the face cam footage to his channel. If you guys want to go check that out, feel free. I probably won't remember to put a link down below, or the link guy that I have that puts links down below probably won't remember, but maybe, we'll see. Another thing that Max does in this recording is compare himself to CoffeeZilla because neither of them take sponsorships, which automatically makes, it makes you sort of more of a moral authority. It sets you apart, genuinely. I'm not even being ironic. When you don't take sponsorships or money from anyone, you don't have to, alter your words, whatever. Say what you will, it doesn't really matter in my opinion, but in the case of CoffeeZilla, I think he truly has the high ground 99.99% of the time. He deserves it. He's a humble guy with a lot of humility. I've met him in real life. He's a great guy. I wouldn't consider him anything like Mama Max.
I don't take sponsors. We are viewer supported, so if you want to and are able to, thank you. Either way,
this is the same thing I do. Interesting.
I don't take sponsorships either, CoffeeZilla. I don't either.
This guy is so arrogant. Jesus Christ.
Just one conversation is all I'm asking. 15 minutes of your time. That's all I'm asking.
He also talks about Jack's films covering Sniper Wolf. He says that Jack was able to have his movement to cancel Sniper Wolf, and it is now his turn, Mama Max's turn, that is.
But hey, he got his movement. It's my turn now. It's my turn, Jack's film. It's my movement now, okay? You got to cancel Sniper Wolf. Good for you. Okay, all right, cool. All right, but I'm trying to do my own movement.
And there's face cam footage of that. It's just so weird. By the way, anything private pertaining to Max's Discord, I'm going to heavily redact because he's allegedly been striking down channels for copyright or privacy violations, which I completely understand that. This is private people, private Discord. Totally cool. We can show what's being said, but we can't show who it's from. But you can probably guess. It seems like the power that Max seemed to think that he had has absolutely 100% unequivocally gone to his large head. And it's horrible to say this, but at this point, we have more evidence against Mama Max that sort of derails everything he's ever done and everything he has to say, and also more evidence of Spencer being predatory than we do of fucking Camden Gerard Davis being a vampire werewolf cult leader. By the way, if a bunch of evidence comes out, I will gladly retract that. But up until this point, we've seen nothing, and there's been plenty of opportunities. One really important thing to mention is that there are plenty of accusations. You can just talk about stuff. If it's just hearsay, it doesn't, it's not true. There has to be actual, real legitimate evidence. You can't just say something happened, provide no proof, and then expect everyone to believe that it happened. That is what the basis of all of Max's content is. There are people who say bad things about Max. Not comparing these necessarily to his, but there are some aspects to be compared in terms of just allegations and negative things being said. People claiming that Max has abused them in the past. There's a fella named Magnetar on YouTube who posted a video called The Truth About Mama Max. It's a re-upload. You guys can check that out if you want. At this point, there is just as much water to be held in that video than there is in anything that Max has ever posted, and it is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I'm not going to go too into detail of it, but the video tells the stories of 3 women and their experiences with Max. The stories range all sorts of types of abuse from Max, going all the way back to 2013. The big similarity between Max and this video is the fact that Magnetar, aka Anthony, shares at the beginning that he is dating one of the girls in the video.
Hello all. For those of you that are regulars to this channel, you know me as Magnetar. For everybody that's new here, specifically for this video, my name is Anthony. I am the same Anthony that is
What a way to cover up.
One of the 3 women in this particular video.
Be a pedo hunter to cover up your shit.
With Mama Max.
And Max is dating Spencer, the girl that he's championing and doing. It's just, this whole thing is so wild and sickening. I recommend going and watching Magnetar's video if you really want to learn more about that potential situation. But once again, all this stuff is just allegations. There's no, proof, evidence. There's no damning things. There is a bit of water to be held in this video though, because the claim in the description is that it was taken down in result of a privacy complaint. In the video now, we have email exchanges shared by Magnetar's attorney along with Max's legal team. It's a fucking wild ride. Allegations, stories aside, this is real, actual written stuff that we can digest and then form our opinions based upon. Max's team accuses Magnetar of defamation, harassment, and stalking, which is pretty ironic because that's what Max is being accused of. Here are some outlandish examples of hypocrisy, though. Max's team explains that Magnetar created and published a defamatory video in which he spreads false and harmful information. That being said, Max has literally admitted to telling fake stories about real people, predators or not. He just accused this fella in Camden of a great many things and then provided 0 evidence. That's like the perfect example of defamation. By the way, I fucking hate files, and I think there should be a death penalty, and they should be burned and eliminated or whatever the fuck you want to think. I have no qualms with getting rid of these people. I just think that this is not a good way to do it, and this is really bad and poisons the well and throws the baby out with the bathwater and all that shit. They accuse Magnetar of doxing Max and releasing personally identifiable information on a couple different platforms, which is literally what Max and his audience does to Camden's family on live streams. We've seen workplaces, full addresses, names. That's all personally identifying information. They say that Magnetar is attempting to further defame our client through social media channels and multiple YouTubers. Again, hypocrisy. This is exactly what Max does. He tried to cancel Critical because he didn't baselessly cover a story with no compelling evidence. And this is the same shit. Max's lawyer then finishes the list with reaching out to clients, peers, friends, family, and ex-partners in an effort to acquire personal information about him. This is literally what he does all the time. He does this shit. And by the way, I'm not using this to say one person is worse or worse than the other because we have, no real truth. It's just, this is real evidence of massive hypocrisy. That's the point. I don't know if anything in Magnetar's video is true. I'm not going to stand on that hill. You guys can check it out if you want. A lot of it is defamatory, I would agree. But also, what Max is doing is defamatory as well. Take a guess as to how Mama Max's legal team finishes this section before moving on to the demands of the legal team, the completely real legal team. They claim that Max has looked into Magnetar and Anthony and exposed his predatory behavior towards minors in a response video with substantial evidence and witnesses ready to testify in court against him. Holy shit, what a great way to get people to shut the fuck up and stop defaming you discrediting your critics by alleging their files and then threatening them. The demands, they're not super important. It's just what you'd expect. Delete the video, apologize, etc., etc. What's interesting to me is the fact that the email is signed off with not a lawyer's name or a law firm like generally is expected when you have a real life lawyer, but Mama Mac's legal team. Max does seem to think that ChatGPT can give you great legal advice. He heard probably that ChatGPT passed the bar, which is true. I mean, a lot of legal stuff is written down and, you know, AI can rationalize almost as well as a human being for things like maybe NDAs and like work agreements and simple notes and things that there's a lot of templates for online, etc. We know that he has used ChatGPT for things like NDAs, according to his ex-editor Slug.
You can threaten to sue me all you want. You will lose in court because I have not broken anything in that NDA. ChatGPT doesn't know what the it's talking about, dude.
And then we have a response from Magnetar's lawyers, real actual lawyers who fucking destroy him.
Are you unable to correspond with an anonymous party claiming to be your legal representative? An attorney must identify themselves per ethical guidelines of the profession in all jurisdictions. While individuals have the legal right to represent themselves, to hold oneself as an attorney on behalf of another without admission to the bar is an unauthorized practice of law. In the absence of an identified attorney, I will operate under the presumption that Mr. Stryker is not represented by counsel in this matter.
Which means he's stupid. Shit. By the way, this dude got his channel and this video has so many dislikes because at the time all this came out, nobody was on Magnetar's side. Max was still at kind of like the forefront. This was pre-cringe. This was during the cringe, but it was like before all the big cringe came out, which has happened recently. Yeah, this whole fucking thing is absolutely insane. If Max wants us to believe him and to believe Spencer without any sort of evidence being made public or any sort of reality added to a situation that is admittedly false and fake, then we should also believe Haley, Lucy, and Olivia without any evidence from them. But at least they just have, you know, more than one or two images to show of some fucking random guy with long teeth. Another behavior that is seemingly now a pattern for Max and his lackeys is taking down videos and content that is critical of him. People have been leaking his private Discord, like I mentioned earlier, and we're doing our best to kind of censor that and respect people's privacy. And also, I don't want to get my shit taken down, to be honest, because it's a pain in the ass to deal with that shit, and it's fucking, the system doesn't work very well. He's getting away with doing this because he's been trying to get people to join this server after they've signed NDAs. By the way, NDA, very, very, very loose. It's a Discord NDA. I signed one. Check this out. It's just a like NDA that's not even real. Please attach a picture of your written name, signature, and today's date. I didn't do it. I feel like my responses were pretty good, and this was before all the shit was coming out. I said, I like it, man. Not sure how to assist with the view. It's very different from anything I've ever done. It's sort of difficult still to see exactly the point. Feels like an ARG, but it is good as fuck. It was cringe. You were just trying to get Charlie's attention, question mark? I'm trying to keep dynamics like drama, which I believe sidetracks us. Charlie's reach makes him an ideal partner in this effort. His involvement could be a game changer in turning attention into action. Do you know the best way to engage him to show the impact it could have? I'm not really sure. Potentially showing him all the data, like evidence. He's getting bombarded daily with things that people claim are important and worthy of his time. This might be something he'd let the proper authorities handle. I'm really not sure. I'm open to sharing all the relevant information with him, which is why I sought a dialogue at the conclusion of the video. I do recognize his busy schedule and the high volume of information he receives. I do not enjoy adding to that burden. However, my commitment to advocating for child survivors compels me to continue this effort for justice. Regrettably, despite my reporting for the appropriate authorities and presenting considerable evidence, there have been no action taken. This reflects a wider issue that is more common than we realize. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a tough one to swing. Absolutely. It's been challenging, but it's essential. Any insights or advice for me going forward? What about working with an existing group for child safety? A group that might have pre-existing connections to feds that are more willing to help. Or don't do any of that. Not going to be sharing people's usernames, obviously, because I don't want to fucking get anyone in trouble or hurt anyone's feelings or whatever, or something, you know, like that. Also, these people fake that they were victims to get into these Discords, which is super up, but he's gatekeeping this whole thing real weird, like a real weird culty type way. So I'm also pro leaking all this stuff in the server. So this fella P slides into R's DMs and says that they are a victim of Camden and they don't want to be harassed like the other victims. They ask about joining a server that Max has where they can share their story and be safe. Not sure how they didn't see through this. Just pretty blatant, clear lie, especially with kind of everything going on lately. He just wanted to leak it, which is insane. Now we get some serious DMs showing P's horrible intentions. And the fact that this screenshot exists is disgusting, but it should be talked about. P is just trying to relate to someone who genuinely has problems and is doing so by crafting lies to get into the Max Discord, which is so unbelievably fucked up. This is where things take a massive turn for the dark side. I'm not even sure if I want to even show this, but essentially this person R is actually caring about P, the person faking their shit to get into Max's Discord to expose all this stuff. And the reality is that Max's community is made up of people who have damage and who have gone through a lot of horrible things, genuine victims. He has attracted a lot of victims, and maybe this idea of having a community like this is a good idea and these people can sort of share their stories with each other, and it's awesome. It's not something for me to talk about,
for him
I
to
don't
take
think,
advantage
but the
of,
fact
though.
that it's Max's community and he is this guy that just sort of makes fake shit and lies is not good. Knowing that he's using these people for content is not good to me. I don't think that there should be this. I think there should be a massive separation between these people and Max. They need justice. They don't need fucking some random dumbass cringe YouTube video. There's a lot of communication. This fella P really truly is in the RP mindset. It's disgusting. Honestly, I don't want to show you guys any of it. They're just lying about shit, lying about having PTSD and all sorts of stuff, and taking advantage of S, I guess. You guys know who S is. Then we get to M's DMs with P. P is a piece of shit. I'm just gonna be honest. If all this stuff's lies, this is fucking insane. So after a bunch of lies and a bunch of fucked up shit, P signs the NDA allegedly to join Max's Discord. I'm not exactly sure. It's horrible, dude. This whole thing is insane. There's so many just fucking disgusting lies to get to this point. It's insane. There's a ton of stuff here, so I'm just going to grab things that I want to talk about. One screenshot shows the people of the Discord directly lying about the point of a video, saying it was all because Mutahar didn't cover the story. That obviously is not the truth. If you watch the video, it points out him lying with falsified evidence and skirting around real issues, but they just dumbed it down for their community to say that it was simply Mutahar not covering the story, which is just simply not true. There are instances of people sharing their concern with the way that Max is handling the situation in the server, which is completely valid, but then this fellow says that he is not obligated to talk to anyone. The blurred survivors in regard to all this stuff are talking about how they don't like the lies and misinformation that's being spread about them and that they shouldn't share anything right now. One survivor even talks about just taking all the videos down and starting from a clean slate since all this stuff's happening, which in my opinion, that's great advice. Start over and be honest and transparent and approach this in a different way. People will forgive you. I mean, nobody dislikes this. They dislike the ego shit. Nobody wants survivors to be silenced. Nobody wants files to not be caught and go, justice. Nobody wants that, right? There has been a lot of damage that has been done, but in my opinion, I think this could all be sort of overturned with honesty and transparency and evidence. Max does seem to agree with this, and he says that he'll do what's necessary right now to protect everyone. He's willing to stay low, etc., 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 which is great. That's a good sign. Max rushes to Spencer's side, stating that the community is full of self-serving public figures like myself, trying to farm content off of suffering, which, I mean, that's got to be the most ironic shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
Literally what he does.
This is that, though. This is what Mama Max is doing. This is what the God cult is doing. This is what all this stuff is. Rushing out content without proper evidence to farm Patreon subs and support, not letting the law handle this or whatever. Again, I want to point out that the dude who leaked all this shit is a fucking absolute asshole, and they're doing this shit for cult clout. Sorry, little Freud there. I think it is good that they shared some information from the server, and it shows how unsafe of an environment that all of this is brewed up. There's also this video as well, which is mind-boggling. I need to really emphasize that. We don't know 100% if this is real because it's just another leak, but check this shit out from Max. Spencer and I are considering a class action lawsuit against Mutahar for breaching our non-disclosure agreement, inciting harassment on live streams, defamation, and causing emotional distress. He's extremely rich, so the lawsuit seeks $1 million in damages to be distributed between all of you. All you have to do is testify against him, particularly regarding his actions, not speaking to any of you about the evidence and the impact his behavior has had on you. Spencer has agreed to be the lead plaintiff, and I'll do all of the hard work. Please let us know if you're interested. This could have a huge impact on the case against Camden. And then this guy said, dude, no, can this stop? Everything has come fucking crashing down. It is insane. Imagine just like, huh? It's just stuff like that that makes it seem like none of this ever had anything to do with survivors or victims or anything. It's just like weird money and power and posturing and just weird clout YouTube shit. It's all lame, dude. Mama Max had it all though. He went from hero to zero. He had the support of an entire massive community and pretty much lost it all because he, you know, was just dishonest or appears greatly dishonest. That's what people believe. That's what I believe. I don't know what he's doing. He's deleting his videos. I don't know what the reason is. Guilt, anger, I'm not sure. I assume he's going to have some kind of response soon. Anyways, what do you guys think? You think Max is finished? You think he's on a comeback? You think he's gonna begin his comeback arc? Comment down below what you think.
What a fucking loser.
One of the agents who died at the dock was the man who picked a fight with you. He got what was coming to him, you could say. All 3 deaths were caused by blunt trauma to the head, had their skulls caved in with a metal bat. Just though the attackers didn't care if they lived or died.
What about the bodies?
We've taken care of them. There'll be nothing in the news either. There's always a risk of this kind of incident. That's why we use people whose deaths won't raise a fuss. People just like you.
No fucking way. Kiryu.
What is it?
Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Hanawa, any idea who those guys in masks were last night?
One would think they would be connected to the client who proposed this deal. The revolutionary in Asia. Only he or the CIA could have gotten men on that truck beforehand. And if it were the CIA, they wouldn't need to go to such lengths to abduct me.
The revolutionary.
When we reached out to him, he firmly denied any involvement. Apparently, this plan to smuggle gold took him by surprise. Says he hasn't asked the CIA a thing.
What?
A working theory is that a bad actor, let's call him Mr. X, impersonated the revolutionary. And then went to the CIA with this bogus deal, which then led them to get us involved. Mr. X's objective must have been to abduct me.
Why you?
I haven't the slightest. I'm nothing but a cog in this organization. There would be no point in staging all this just for me. Unless we talk to this Mr. X, we won't know what really happened last night. The full weight of the Daidoji faction has been searching high and low. But so far, we've come up with 0 clues.
I can't imagine the Daidoji mobilizing all their resources for a so-called cog.
Huh. You don't mince words, do you? But you're not incorrect. Which is why I decided to launch my own little investigation through other avenues. And the reason I've come here today. Didn't you notice? Several of the masked men had tattoos. In particular, the man in the Hanya mask who killed our agents had quite the extravagant one.
Didn't see that. Guess we didn't cross paths.
It appeared to be of quite fine quality, which would suggest he's a yakuza from a rather important family.
So?
There's an old family in Yokohama called the Seiryu clan. Perhaps they were involved with this attack. Can you look into it? Of course, I'm not asking you to waltz into their office.
Wait, we can't assume it was local yakuza just because someone had a tattoo. If this is your lead on Mr. X, I'd say it's a pretty weak one.
I agree. Which is why I have other agents investigating more promising leads. But who better to look into yakuza than you? I'd like to pursue every possibility and determine the truth as quickly as possible.
All right then. Got it.
Are we all set?
Under one condition. I'm interested in this Mr. X's identity myself. If you learn anything, fill me in.
No, he doesn't.
It's rare to see you so enthusiastic. Are you worried they might come after me again? If so, I'm touched.
Yeah, maybe I am.
Kind of you to pretend. In any case, do be careful. There may be people in the Seiryu clan who know your face. For now, find out what's going on at their office. You can observe them from a distance.
Oh shit. We in commercial. This is crazy being back here.
Pain in the neck.
Oh yeah, let's check the upgrades. Sweet. Okay. Am I trapped here? Yeah, I am. Oh, in the other game, there's an item up here. Yep, same with this. Sweet. Oh, that's awesome. They literally just copy and pasted this place with a whole new story. The pawn shop. Okay. Defense plus 100. Okay. How much was the defense on that other thing?
I'll be back.
Defense. Okay. Defense 160, blade defense 180. Oh, I need to. Oh shit, that's all the. Oh, fuck's sakes. I need 40,000. Wait, let's check in the underground parking. There's gotta be items there. No way. Let's fuck these guys up. Beach.
Have a little rest.
Alright, how much was it? Okay, let's go buy that vest. God damn it.
Waste of time.
Give me the vest. Ooh. How do I upgrade those? Those Prima Heart earrings gotta be worth a lot. $7K.
You won't stop.
Bitch.
Pain in the neck.
This was the weapon shop. Is it still open? No.
Have a little rest.
What? Why won't you let me through here? You fucking assholes. Oh, quit whining. Sounds like Torgal. Yeah, I can do it. Okay. Sweet. Be right back. Oh, you can't have my chair. You can't have my chair, little bitch. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? Come on, I don't want to kick you out. You're cute. Sorry about that. I had to clean the cat's litter. We back. Do. Okay, that's pretty sick actually. So I gotta start watching for rooftop items.
Hey. Yeah.
Nice. Fuck, I can't go in there. Oh, get away from me. Attack. Ooh. What? 485,000. Attack 300, defense 300. What is this? Attack 120, defense 340. 50 million. 200,000. Maybe I should get this. That won't take too long to get. Attack 300, defense 300. Yeah. That's the best one, I think. Other than obviously the attack 950. Oh wait, let's sell. Oh, I can't because it's not the pawn shop. Oh yeah. I'm ready. Their leader gets killed in the last game. I wonder if he's gonna meet the main character from the other one.
Yo, what's with you?
Hey, going somewhere special, Aniki? Back to that soap land?
Shut it. It's work related. You're giving people the wrong idea.
My bad.
Screw it. I'll take you with me.
As it goes. Didn't expect anything anyway.
Who's this lady? Oh no, never mind.
Hey you! What are you doing with your nose up in our goddamn business?
Who are you?
Don't give me that. You know damn well we're the Seryu clan.
Calm down. I'm just having a little smoke break. Sorry if I caused a misunderstanding.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I would have believed you if you weren't so calm in the face of yakuza.
Alright, I'm leaving. Will that work for you?
Hell no. Not until you tell us why you were staring at our office. We'll even give you a tour. Come on, don't be shy. Not like you're gonna learn anything from way over here. Oh, and by the way, you're one of them Daidoji, aren't you?
What?
Now we get a reaction out of you.
What are you talking about?
Just got an anonymous message. Came here with this photo. Says you work for the Daidoji too. Real polite-like. You were spying on us, but it looks like someone else was spying on you the whole time. Not so smart, are you? So, who the hell are the Daidoji? And what do they want with us?
You know who sent you that photo? They say anything else?
Nah, nothing. But they were right on the money about you snooping around here.
Take this!
Bastard!
I'm interested in knowing who sent you that photo. But I've no business with you. Let me pass.
You must be a real bird brain if you think I'd buy that. Ready for this?
Bitch. Oh. Just head off the cement curb.
You son of a... How dare you!
Sorry, but I need to know who snitched.
Piece of shit!
Any chance you guys visited any docks last night?
What? Hell if I know.
Yeah, thought so. Is today the first time you got a message from this guy?
Why the hell should I tell you anything?
I suppose you shouldn't. How about you forget about me, and I'll forget about this. You wouldn't want it getting out that you failed ganging up on a spy, would you? Seems like a bad look for the Seiryu clan.
Ugh.
Either way, we won't be seeing each other again. Sorry for the trouble.
Hey! You get your ass back here! You think this is over? Hey!
Interesting. So the Seiryu clan had nothing to do with the attack?
Most likely. But you never thought they did you? More importantly, it appears someone is watching me. Someone who knows I'm working for the Daidoji.
Right. The sender of the anonymous message. From the timing, we can assume they're connected to the attack on the dock. Must be Mr. X himself, or someone working with him. Furthermore, they could be watching you as we speak, correct?
Yeah. Just feel like I've got eyes on me. Guess they've been tailing me for a while.
Can you lose them?
I could try, but this is our first solid lead. There's a better way to handle this, isn't there?
Such as?
I'll lead them somewhere nice and quiet, then grab them. Once I shake them up, I'll see what they know about Mr. X. Can't be more than 2 men tailing me. A simple task.
I see. Indeed, I suppose that would be no problem for you. All right then. I'll head to where you are. Do be careful.
Yep, I was just about to say, under the parking garage is perfect.
You've got business with me, don't you?
That's them.
There was more of them than I thought.
There he
We ain't gonna
is.
hurt you. Just come with us nice and quiet. We already know who you are. Had a feeling your death was a pile of horseshit. Kiryu-san.
I don't know what you're talking about. You must be thinking of someone else. But I'm about to find out exactly who you are.
Tough enough to make demands, are you?
Sure you're all right showing me your face? Everyone else is too shy.
I ain't your enemy. But you think we could talk someplace else? Someone from Daidoji's on his way here, ain't he?
Who knows? Like I said, I have no idea what you're talking about.
If you're gonna play dumb, we'll just have to put an end to your act with our fists. You guys ready? You're going up against the Dragon of Dojima. Go at him like you mean to kill or you'll regret it. Now, get him, boys! Hell yeah! Got it, boss!
Hello, Torgi, watch out.
Ready for this? Time.
Finally did something!
A dog! Hi, Torgi. Hello.
Finally got to see your pretty face, Kiryu-san.
Now it's gotten interesting. So your friends were just the opening act then? Who are you guys?
It ain't too late. Just come with us and we'll tell you everything.
Afraid I can't do that.
Figured as much. That's the Dragon of Dojima for you.
Yeah, let's go.
Come on. Fuck. My dodges. I guess there's no iframes. Oh, why'd he turn around?
Gonna cry?
Bitch. Bitchy, bitch, bitch. Hey, we got him. Finally, the first challenge.
Who are you?
Just Osakan travelers. From the Omi Alliance. You say you're not Kazuma Kiryu, but you sure know the Omi Alliance, don't you?
What are the Omi doing in Yokohama?
Well, why else would we be here? Came looking for you. Well, let's just say there's folks back in Osaka who still don't buy that Kazuma Kiryu kicked the bucket.
Why did you attack the docks last night?
If Kazuma Kiryu's still breathing, that means somebody went through a whole mess of trouble to make it seem otherwise.
So it only came from me?
With the cops and the government. Who could pull off something like that in Hiroshima, where you supposedly died? The Daidoji faction was the first thing that came to mind. So we thought we'd try to nab that guy who looked like your handler. Wanted to squeeze some info out of him. If you were alive, and if so, where you were holed up.
You were after Hanawa.
Yep, so we pretended to be those terrorists and chatted up the Americans about smuggling gold. They must have been real suspicious of us. But that's nothing a nice fat commission can't fix. And sure enough, the CIA went straight to the Daidoji to get that job taken care of. That's what we had to go through, just to make you guys come out of the woodwork.
So, from the beginning, you expected the CIA to rely on the Daidoji for the smuggling.
Yep. But when we saw you last night in the flesh, well, there was no need to bother with the other guy after that. Might as well make contact with you directly.
That guy you didn't need to bother with has come to pick me up.
Fine work as usual, Joryu. Defeating all your pursuers in one fell swoop. But I believe you said there would be no more than 2.
Hey, I still got the job done, didn't I?
Indeed. But there may be more on the way. We should get out of here immediately. And you, mind introducing yourself?
He hasn't told me his name. Only that he's from the Omi Alliance.
Then why don't we continue this conversation in the car? We'll have plenty of time to learn all we need. I see. So the Omi Alliance coordinated last night's attack in order to locate Kazuma Kiryu.
Yeah, but they tracked down the wrong person. They mistook me for this Kiryu guy.
I wasn't born yesterday. Look, I'm just trying to do the job they handed to me.
How very interesting. I hope you know we won't let you go until you tell us who put you up to this.
Doing the interrogation all by yourself? Hanawa-san.
So what if I am?
Because that mean you're the only one stuck on Kiryu-san. Sound about right.
What's that supposed to mean? Just what are you?
I saw it all! That black van just ran right into that car!
Oh shit.
That Hanya mask.
Fuck this! Let's go!
You're coming with us, Kiryu-san. As a matter of fact, you're gonna be giving us a little help.
I'm not Kiryu. But if it's a fight you want, I'll give it to you.
Now I hear you. Those Daidoji boys have got you tight by the balls, don't they? If you want, we can make them loosen that grip on you.
You what?
Shishido. Deal with him. He's the only one from Daidoji here right now.
You have no problem killing people, do you? What do you want from us?
And what's your deal? Reduced to being Daidoji's dog? Legendary dragon. My fucking ass!
Hanawa, get out of here. You're just an obstacle to these guys.
Yes, so it would seem. Shishido, put the knives away. Wouldn't want to kill Kiryu-san. Fine. Then I'll just beat him half to death.
If you're done running your mouth, then come on!
Show me what you got.
Yeah, let's go. This
This guy's bitch made. Fuck, his attacks are fast. Fuck, I can't even dodge it. Oh my god.
So you're sticking to all these fancy new moves. Huh, Kiryu-san? Leave that shit for judges and rules. The only winner out here is the one who walks away. If you want that to be you, then fucking kill me!
You don't like being shown up, then? That's fine. I can take you on any way you want. Still gonna beat you into submission, though.
Gonna teach me a lesson?
Round 2?
Oh yeah. I can't wait to see this side of you. I just hope you got the moves to back it up.
Whenever you're done talking, come find out.
Right, talking round 2.
School's out. Round 2 is on! Come on, bring that good shit. Yeah.
Let's...
How do I only have 37,000? What happened? Fighting style is sick.
Go ahead, pick it up. I don't mind. No rules in a fight to the death, right?
Damn geezer. You think you won? Enough! We're out of time! Kiryu-san, quit resisting and come with us. Or Hanama-san's a dead man.
May I say something? Spit it out. Joryu, listen to me very carefully. What's most important to you? Who do you want to protect more than anything? Think about that. And you'll know what you have to do right now. What I'm saying is, don't worry about me. I'm a professional. It's my own error that got me into this.
Hanawa! Shut it, will ya? Shishio, what were you planning on doing with that knife? Don't forget why we're here. Get in. But, Captain, clearly we underestimated these guys. Hurry up and get in the damn car. It's a burner phone, can't be traced. I'll contact you later. Let's try this again from the top, all right? But don't do anything stupid, or Hanao-san will be dead meat. He'll be sinking to the bottom of Yokohama Harbor before you can blink.
What are you after?
I want to have a nice long chat with you. Spend a lot of time and money for that. The details can wait. Cops will be here any minute.
At least tell me your name.
It's Tsuruno, from the Omi Alliance's Watase family.
The Watase family?
You're well acquainted with our patriarch, yeah? Masaru Watase. He's the captain of the Omi Alliance, which means he's top dog of the yakuza world. I'm here because the patriarch needs your strength.
Sorry for the trouble. I'll be out of here in a minute. Could I get a hand cleaning up?
Oh, sure. Just come right this way.
Thanks. Sorry for the trouble. I owe you one.
Oh, no skin off my back. But that was one nasty brawl you got yourself into. You and that other guy were really something. We were scared out of our wits, right, guys?
What is this place?
A homeless camp. It's a haven for outcasts like us. Everyone who ends up living here
I remember
has been
this
through
place.
a whole lot. Take that tent over there.
The
that
nurse.
guy was a nurse up until recently. In fact, he was treating a guy with a gunshot wound just a few days ago.
Yeah, so it does happen at the same time.
Don't listen to him. This guy's always exaggerating shit.
I'm not exaggerating. You saw him too. That Yakuza-looking guy with scruffy hair. He's still sleeping in there right now.
Oh shit.
Your voice down. Oh shit. Look over
It's
there.
right there. I wonder if they're gonna meet in this.
You better get going. We won't tell the cops.
Maybe after the events of the last game finish.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Oh wait, any items? Fuck. There's what I was looking for. Yeah. Really? I thought for sure there would be an item in here. We just had a spot to have a smoke. Just stopped in the construction site. Ah, shit. All right, let's do this.
Yeah, let's go.
So the other one's better for one-on-one fights. And this one's better for crowds because it's quicker.
Pain in the neck.
Oh, you can't go in here in this game? Oh, you can go in here. Go downstairs quick. Oh, you can't go in any of the rooms, so... Fuckers.
Have a little rest. Waste of time.
Wait, isn't this the homeless place? Yeah, it is. I'm right back where I started.
Joryu. We lost Hanawa's GPS signal here. We need to hear what happened. Get back to the temple, now.
Hold on. The people responsible for last night's attack abducted Hanawa. I'm waiting for a phone call from them. Hey!
Like I said, you can tell us everything back at the temple.
Give it back.
First, return to the temple, then report to us. I'm in charge of you while Hanawa's gone. In other words, I'm your superior. Know your damn place. I see. So they call themselves Omi Alliance. But there was no definitive proof of that, was there? Which means you can't say for certain if they're really with the Omi.
Yeah, that's why I need that phone back. If they call and I don't answer it, Hanawa will be in danger.
You don't need to worry about that. The phone signal has been cut off. Wouldn't want a GPS giving our location away.
What?
I'm saying that even if they do call, it won't go through.
Then, why did you bring me here?
Who said you could ask questions? Your report's not over. Let's hear the rest of it.
Enough of this! I don't know what's going on.
You're not supposed to. Just who do you think you are?
We can't afford to be wasting time like this. One of your own was taken hostage. They're gonna kill Hanawa if I don't stay in contact.
And if they do, it'll mean he's done talking.
What?
Hanawa's capture means we have to resign ourselves to a breach of confidentiality. After all, if they resort to torture, no way could he keep his lips sealed. This is your fault, Joryu. But even if things do get out, we'll just have to retreat underground again.
You're just gonna abandon Hanawa? Before you've even tried to save him?
If he were truly loyal to the Daidoji, he would have already killed himself. And if he hasn't, he's not worth the risk we need to take to save him.
Is that how the Daidoji do things? Or do you just not want the blame to fall on you for all this?
Don't speak like you know anything. Get him. We should have done this from the beginning. They say you were a legendary yakuza. But in the end, how are you any different from us? We both operate in the shadows, do we not? You will get no more special treatment. When there's an assignment for you, it will not be pleasant. And if you refuse, both you and those children in Okinawa will be punished.
There's always a guy like you, huh? Disgusting use of power.
My name is Yoshimura. I'm looking forward to our time together. Make him understand his position. Take as much time as you like.
Oh, I'm about to beat the piss out of
They're
them.
gonna call. We can still save Hanawa!
We don't like this any more than you do, Kiryu-san. But, well, since we're gonna be working together from here on out, how about we introduce ourselves with our fists?
They captured one of your own. And yet you're still doing whatever that bastard tells you? Someday, you'll be the one left for dead.
Well, you might be right, but at least we'll last longer than you. Pardon the interruption. What is it? There is something I must show you. This here is the phone Kiryu-san was carrying. It's not supposed to be on, is it? Something about the enemy discovering our location?
If you know that, then why not turn it off?
Why? Because I wish to save Hanawa-san, of course.
Hey! What are you doing?
You said we should introduce ourselves with our fists, right?
It's gonna be easy.
So how about we get better acquainted?
Sure you cocky little... Let's go!
Ready for this?
Yo, these guys are way stronger. Oh, I know. Big stretchy baby.
In a pinch, you still resort to violence to resolve things. We still have a ways to go in our training, don't we?
Is this really what you wanted? It might not end well for you.
Please, do not worry. I'm not even a real monk. This temple and I are simply a facade. Just part of the front for the Daidoji faction.
Yeah. I thought that might be the case.
Please save Hanawa-san. To tell you the truth, I was the one who recruited him. Once upon a time, I was one of the Daidoji's treasurers. I needed someone capable to work under me, so I pulled him into this criminal underworld. He was slightly lacking in personality, but when it really mattered, you could always count on him.
I agree. And because of that, I won't let him die in their hands.
We still have a chance to save him now that I have this phone back.
You must get out of here first. More men will be coming. Please, leave this place. If you do not make it out of here, you will not save him.
Yeah, I know.
Come on. Of course there's more, right, Torgy? Of course. What do you think? You think it's bullshit, huh? You think that's bullshit? Not gonna answer? Okay, fine. Fine.
Let's go.
Ooh. Rusted chainmail. No, not as good. Alright, let's see who's here. Oh, you little bitch. So much for not killing people.
Going somewhere, Mr. Legendary Yakuza?
Is that a stun gun umbrella? Oh, as little bitch. Why does this dojo look so familiar? I was here last game too. Fuck, that must be a lot cheaper to make the game if you just reuse the world.
Don't think so, dickhead. You ain't getting away from us.
There he is! Don't let Zoryu get away!
Ready for this?
Any items?
Oh, I would have loved to see that crush you just now.
What? What is going on here? What is happening? Come on. Fuck. That guy's moves were fucking weird.
Why don't you just give up?
What are these weapons, man? Dodge! What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, so his backflip. Dodge the other way. Oh. Man. Oh no. No. Yet. All right, let's do this.
Now you've really done it. You've made an enemy of the entire Daidoji just to save one man.
Out of my way. I just lost my patience with incompetent leadership.
Why go to such lengths to save Hanawa? In the end, he's just another pair of eyes on you. What is it to you if he's tortured or killed somewhere?
I've given up my past, my life, and even my name. I have no hope for the future. He's the only connection I've made during this dull, pathetic existence.
To think that the Dragon of Dojima would sound so pitiful.
Even when a yakuza put a gun to his head, Hanawa told me not to bother saving him. Wanted me to prioritize myself and the people I care about over his own life. If I turn my back on him and become your lapdog, what would I have left?
What a load of bull. Why the hell should I care?
Yeah, didn't think you'd understand. And to be honest, I don't care. But if you're gonna stand in my way, I'm gonna have to make you step aside.
Fine by me. Bring it on!
Here we go. Let's go. This
Hit him!
That's all you have?
Left jab takes you out, you bitch.
Did your phone die?
Yeah, it's on now.
Thought maybe you turned your back on Hanawa-san.
I take it he's alive?
Yep. Ain't gonna go and kill a valuable hostage. Make sure to come to the place I'm about to tell you. It's called Survive. It's a joint in Ijincho's bar district. I'll be waiting there for you. And make sure to come alone.
Of course. But it'll be some time before I arrive.
Don't worry about it. We can track your location with the GPS after all. And no turning that phone off without warning again, alright? Be seeing you.
Yes, I love this fucking bar.
Welcome.
I'm meeting someone.
Ooh, is that Aaron?
Hey, little lady. Get my friend here one of what I'm having.
Of course.
Why this place?
'Cause it's the safest spot in all of Ijincho. Usually, the scary-ass bartender's keeping a close eye on things. But sounds like he's got a bad back today.
Yes, he's out sick. Sorry about that.
It's fine.
Didn't expect you to be so true to your word. You're alone? Thought you'd bring a few of your men with you.
I just want to talk. Need you to open up your heart to me a bit.
How's Hanawa?
Still breathing. He's part of the reason I want to chat.
You said you're operating under orders from Watase. Isn't he in jail? I saw it on the news at some point.
We got our orders right before he went in. Yep, it's taken us that long to follow your trail. But finally, here I am, sitting right across from you.
Sorry to break it to you, but I'm not this Kazuma Kiryu you guys are looking for.
Jeez, knock it off already. From watching you, we figure we've got the gist of what's going on. You made some kind of deal with the Daidoji faction, didn't you? I'm guessing their end involves protecting Haruka Sawamura and the kiddos at Morning Glory. Anyway, here's my theory. Daidoji was the fixer, and he had a secret society with a nasty reputation. The Yomei Alliance that supposedly killed you in Hiroshima. Our muscle for him. You beat their pants off, but in order to make a deal with the Daidoji, you had no choice but to die. Which means you agreed to all this. That being the case, I'm thinking maybe you were the one who came up with the whole idea. All to protect those precious little tots. Speaking of kids, say we take them hostage too. Would you talk to us then?
Go ahead. Try it. You, your crew, Watase. I'll make you regret you were ever born.
Well, seems like my theory was on the money.
It's Surno, right? Supposing I am Kazuma Kiryu, what does Watase want with me?
Before I can tell you that, I'll need you to promise me you'll do it. Else, my lips are sealed. No guarantee on Hanawa-san's life either.
You want me to agree to something before knowing what it is?
There's something in it for you too, of course. If you accept our deal, I'll get rid of that Daidoji collar around your neck.
What?
It's simple. All you gotta do is die. One more time. If you do what the boss is asking, we'll fake Kazuma Kiryu's death once again. But this time, it won't be the world you're deceiving. It'll be the Daidoji. If they think you're dead, ain't no point watching you any longer, yeah? Haruka, Sawamura, and the other kids. It'd be a big ask to live with them again, but might just be able to meet up once in a while. You'd get to see him again. All them kids at morning glory. But for that to happen, Hanawa-san has to die.
What?
If we're gonna convince folks that Kazuma Kiryu died a second time, we'll need Hanawa-san's body. Is that really so bad? He's the very man holding your leash for the Daidoji. Just break away and be free. What's there to worry about? You're about to die and come back to life again, Kiryu-san.
All right. I'm gonna call it there for the night. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm gonna force myself to beat this before I start Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. It's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna do it. All right.